Hi everyone. I hope you can see me and you can hear me fine today. Just wanted to check that on my own uh, my other machine. So today we are doing a full sectional test on quants, and welcome everybody. And it's a pre structured presentation, so it'll keep coming. The questions will keep coming to you as you move. As the PowerPoint presentation will keep moving on every minute or so. So let me just share with you. Yes, I think you guys can see me, and you can actually uh, hear me also. So this is the session. This is the quant sectional test, and 1 hour 45 minutes per slide is what the timing will be. And before we start, just wanted to let you know about my promo code, etc., and my upcoming courses on Unacademy Plus. So, upcoming courses: Foundation DI. There's a complete course on DILR, which is for CAT 21. That's coming up in September, and the foundation course of LR is also coming up in September. And you'll use the promo code arun.yt to join Unacademy Plus. If you want to join, you will get a 10% discount. And not only my courses, you have got so many other teachers coming up with various courses which you can actually uh, benefit from when you enroll for Unacademy Plus, for the Unacademy Plus program. So right, I hope that's clear. So the session is 1 hour right now. You're taking the test with me. 1 hour. The questions will keep coming and going, and after that you will get a 1 hour discussion at 5 o'clock, where we'll be looking at how to score in this sectional test. So those of you who are watching, who are doing this test with me here, I would prefer that you should also be available at the 5 o'clock, or you can at least view that session, that corresponding session where the answers are discussed and the answer key will be given to you. So I'll not be giving the answer key in this thing, because this is just the test for you. So just waiting for the slide to move on. As I said, reminding you again, arun.yt is the promo code that will give you access to the course. So here goes. First question for you. 1 minute 45 seconds per slide. All the best. Simple question from arithmetic, not very tough. So slide will auto change at 145. Question from interest. Every slide you have 1 minute 45 seconds. Try to get through to the right answer, and that time the slide will automatically change. So you'll get the time pressure feel. And of course, you can continue doing your question and keep your answers marked. And in the 5 p.m. session, we'll discuss the questions and the solutions. So this one is from number system, of course, and that means m square plus 105 is equal to n square. On PowerPoint, you don't have the feature of writing it any other way. So think about that in that fashion. Fourth question. Mensuration and geometry together in this. Mensuration, geometry, visualization of the space. All that comes into this question. I'm going to be quiet most of the time because I don't want to disturb your solving. Maybe just a couple of sentences about every question. and we'll be discussing the questions in details uh, in the night in the 5 o'clock session today. Question 5. This one again means raised to x. 5.5 raised to x is equal to 0.555 raised to y is equal to 1000. So to find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. Simpler question. This one you should be able to do, even if you didn't get the last one. Mix of geometric progression and numerical thinking in this question. It's a sequence that you have to form in this question. Identify the formula on which the sequence is based. Based on a couple of years, and then try to see which one fits. Standard ratio question. This one. Extremely doable in 1 minute 45 seconds, this question. ये भी हो सकता है, मतलब you can do it in 1 minute 45 seconds, this one. And what you do is choose between the two questions, the previous one and this one. Decide on one. At least get one question done in every two in the time frame for every two questions. And if you can do two in a time frame for three, then you will be in 34 questions you will be able to do 22 questions in the exam. If you can maintain a rate of 1 in 2 questions, you will be at 17 questions. If you can maintain a rate of 2 in 3 questions, you will be at 22. If you can maintain a rate of 3 in 4, you will be at 25, 26. So the top solvers, people who get 80-85 marks, are able to maintain a rate of around 4 in 5 in these kind of situations. It's a simple straight time split distance question, just based on relative speed. This is a tougher one. You might want to complete the previous one first before you go here. Sometimes you realize when the remote is away from you and the questions are coming at their own speed, it is better in terms of increasing your score. One of the mistakes that you make when you take tests is what you do is you spend too much time on individual questions. And in that sense, you don't get to see all the questions. And I tell people that if you can see all the questions, your score will automatically grow up. If you can increase the number of questions seen. Another time speed distance question. And this one is also, if you catch hold of the key, this is quite elementary. Evening session at 5 to 6, I'll discuss around 8-10 selected problems on this, maybe 12-13. We'll see how much we can do in an hour. But I'll show you how to score, easily score 40-50 in this test. Fifteenth one, mixture of percentage and mensuration, of course. Standard percentage ratios and profit and loss question. This you should do. You should get in 1 minute 45 seconds. Halfway through the test, almost. This seems like a geometry problem, but it is not. It's a geometric progression problem rather. Try to think through. This is doable. It's a standard question on geometric progressions. It's doable in what? In 1.5 minutes maybe? Installment question. If you know how to do this, it's a very, very straight and simple question. Otherwise, if you don't know what to do, this is, a lot of people consider this very tough, but actually is not. Try to focus on the equation to write here. Time and work percentage is a mixture of the two. Again, doable in 1 minute 45 seconds. Mixtures and ratios, again doable in 1 minute 45 seconds. You should be able to do this. As I told you earlier, if you can average 1 in 2, you are at 17 questions attempts. If you can average 2 in 3, you are at, and you can maintain this pace, you can average 2 in 3, that means you need around 5 minutes 15 seconds to do 2 questions. That means you will be at around 22 attempts. If you can average 3 in 4, that means uh, in every 7 minutes you are doing 3 questions. You will be at 25-26 attempts, and that's where the toppers are normally. In fact, even at 22, if you are all correct, you will get a 99 percentile. So one of the problems in test taking that you have is that your time allocations, you change your time allocation from question to question. So किसी में 5 मिनट दे देते हो, किसी में 10 सेकंड देते हो सिर्फ, या कहीं पहुंचते भी नहीं हो. Standard profit loss question. This is the concept of centroid and geometry, of course, geometry and mensuration, a mix of the two. ये भी सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, एलिमेंट्री फॉर्मूलेज हैं इसमें. इस क्वेश्चन में विजुलाइजेशन की ज़रूरत है बस. यू नीड टू बी एबल टू विजुलाइज व्हाट्स हैपनिंग. उसके बाद जस्ट यूज your standard Pythagoras theorems, etc. You'll get these answers. यहाँ पे स्ट्रक्चरल थिंकिंग, possibilities drawing. Be careful about the limits given for x, y, z, and we are talking about ordered pairs, so be careful of that. Ram, you can with that profile, I mean, get a 99 plus percentile. Graduation किस चीज़ में है उस पर भी डिपेंड करेगा. तो get a 99 plus percentile, you should get a good IIM. और अगर 99.5 क्रॉस कर सकते हो तो और अच्छा मिल जाएगा. You can even get to the top 5 IIMs. This is again based on a little bit of geometrical thinking, but mostly permutation combination. This one. Yeah, 95 percentile से. If you are non-engineer, तो 95 percentile में आ जाएगा कॉलेज अच्छे खासे. You'll get decent calls at 95 percentile. But try to aim for higher. 95 से 98 is not as difficult as it seems. लोग को लगता है कि बहुत difficult होगा, उतना difficult होता नहीं है. 95 में तुम 110 लाओगे, 120 लाओगे, 98 में 140 लाना होगा स्कोर. 20 मार्क का ही गैप है. Just have to increase your score by one sixth. And you instead of scraping through, you'll be walking in then. You'll have to explain your gap, Mithilesh. Chances hai. You got chances. Target 250, that's good. It's always good to have strong targets. Again a standard. अच्छा 150. Okay. ठीक है, मेरे को 250 लगा. 250 पे 100 percentile आएगा. 150, 160 is a good target to keep. So ending towards this thing, work X नहीं है. Maybe you can start doing some work now, और बीच का टाइम थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा तुमको कि क्या कर रहे थे. तो maybe some academic program or something. Yeah, even if you say that, I mean, even if you're honest and you say that मेरे को कुछ अच्छा जॉब नहीं मिला तो मैं तैयारी कर रहा था एग्ज़ाम्स की. So I mean, the interviews are not from a different planet. They're also from India only. They know what kind of problems people get into. So while they will always prefer a guy who's got better structure on his profile and biodata, but doesn't mean that तुम्हारा कोई chances नहीं है. So keep fighting for it, because doing an MBA from a good place will actually give you a jump in your career. ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. I'll also download the answer keys here. राम सिंह, इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग नहीं आती है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मतलब यू कैन ऑलवेज पिक अप. मतलब एक आज कोई बच्चा पैदा ले रहा है तो उसको 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल बाद इंग्लिश बोलना आता है, आ सकता है, तो यू कैन पिक अप. देयर इज अ प्रोसेस टू डू इट. स्टार्ट डूइंग इट. एक है कि यू कैन सिट एंड क्राई कि मेरे को नहीं आती है तो मेरे को नहीं आती है. द अदर इज कि यू कैन एक्चुअली स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट. तो स्टार्ट द जर्नी. 2 साल में वो चेंज हो जाएगा फिलॉसफी प्रिंसिपल. और अपने आप को इंग्लिश से सराउंड करो थोड़ा सा. डोंट गिव योरसेल्फ इजी ऑप्शंस ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग थिंग्स इन हिंदी. आई टेल पीपल दैट अगर तुमको इंग्लिश नहीं आती और तुमको इंग्लैंड में छोड़ देते हैं 1 साल 2 साल के लिए, तो 2 years लेटर तुमको इंग्लिश आ जाएगी. बिकॉज यू विल हैव नो ऑप्शन ऑफ नॉट कम्युनिकेटिंग इन एनी अदर लैंग्वेज. सो इन द ऑप्शन इज टेकन अवे ऑफ कम्युनिकेटिंग इन एनी अदर लैंग्वेज. होता क्या है कि तुम्हारा हिंदी इतना डेवलप्ड है और इंग्लिश इज नॉट डेवलप्ड. So that's the problem. That's why that problem happens. Some problem with the slideshow. ये मिक्स है ज्योमेट्री और मेंसुरेशन और टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस का. And this is a permutation combination question. So last couple of questions for you. और mock test लेते समय the most important part is what is your average. You have to keep moving. You have to keep moving in blocks. So a lot of students what they do is first 30 minutes में सिर्फ 10 question देखते हैं. You have to be able to, if they are going to be able to see 34 questions, तो first 20 minutes में 11 question तुमको देखना होगा. I think that should be enough time for this question. So I'm just moving into the last one. The last question is this one. I think you can just see it on this. I'll just give you 1 minute 30-second time frame on this, because we are on the 1 hour time frame. At 1:45 you go slightly above the 1 hour time frame. So I'm just giving you 1.5 minutes on this. And then I'll show you the answer key, and you can take a snapshot of the answer key and compare your answers and see how much you scored. This is raised to 20. And this is a straight formula based question. If you know the formula, it should not be more than 40-45 seconds. हाँ FMS के लिए 99 प्लस चाहिए. FMS में CAT का स्कोर काफ़ी वेटेज रहता है, तो यू नीड 99 प्लस इन FMS. Right, your time is up, and these are the answer keys. You can just have a look. 1 to 20 यहाँ पे दिख रहा है तुम लोग को. And 21 to 32 यहाँ पे 34 यहाँ दिख रहा है. You can have a look at the answer key and try to do it. Try to check from the answers कि कितना score किया हो. And we'll be discussing the evening session is scheduled at 6 p.m. not 5. It's scheduled at 6 p.m. So we'll discuss this paper and how to score in this at 6 p.m. Please be back for that. And just to remind you, Unacademy Plus पे also I'm available. And Unacademy Plus पे, this is the promo code you can use, arun.yt, to join Unacademy Plus. These are my upcoming courses, Foundation DI. There's a course, complete course in DI and LR also, which is coming up in September. That's for CAT 21. और एक एडवांस प्रैक्टिस सेशन का कोर्स अभी चल रहा है, और फाउंडेशन कोर्स इन DI चल रहा है अभी एक. So please do I look forward to having some of you join in our sessions on Unacademy Plus. The YouTube session is scheduled at 6 p.m. again. Discussion of this test. Thank you so much. I'll wind up then. Bye bye everybody. And good luck to you, Ram Singh and everybody else. Bye bye.